This video will provide you some essential guidelines to move your first steps in Italy if you're fleeing Ukraine. If you arrived in Italy from Ukraine, here you will find some useful information on how to regularize your presence in Italy, how to access protection and what protection entails, on where you can stay, and moreover, you will find specific information for unaccompanied minors. This video is available in Ukrainian, English, Italian, and Russian. Additional information is available in the guidelines that you will find in the description of the video. When you arrive in Italy, the first thing you have to do is to regularize your position to receive the assistance you need. To do so, please go to the immigration office, Ufficio Immigrazione in Italian, at the questura of the city where you would like to settle or where your friends or family members can host you. Most questure have an immigration office. Check the guidelines to see whether the questura of the city where you're staying has one. Remember, Ukrainian citizens and nationals of visa-free countries can regularly stay in Italy for 3 months, starting from the day of registration. Most people fleeing Ukraine are entitled to temporary protection. Temporary protection is an emergency mechanism implemented by the European Union and valid in all its member states, including Italy. Temporary protection will give you 1-year residence permit, renewable, access to the labor market, access to education for your children, right to family reunification, legal and medical assistance. At the questura, officers will provide you with the information you need to start the procedure, which we remind you is free of charge. To formalize your claim at the questura, you will need 2 passport photos. If you are hosted by friends or family members, a proof of accommodation, your passport with an entry stamp, or, if you do not have an entry stamp on your passport, a declaration of presence. If relevant, certificates attesting family relationships. In addition to temporary protection, there are other forms of protection you can access in Italy. As you are fleeing a war, you can also claim asylum, which can provide you with 5-year residence permit in Italy and a wider range of rights for you and your children. When you are at the questura, you can already express your intention to claim asylum in Italy. Officers will give you clear instructions regarding the asylum procedure. But what does applying for protection entail? If you ask for protection, temporary protection or asylum, you will be regularly present in Italy for the whole duration of the evaluation process and for the duration of the residence permit that will be granted to you. When you are at the questura to register your presence, inform the police officers that you are looking for a place to stay. The questura will coordinate efforts with other local institutions to provide you with an accommodation as soon as possible. If you have family members or friends in Italy who can provide you with adequate accommodation, food, and shelter, you can register at the questura of the city where your hosts live and declare that they will host you. If you do not have a place to stay, all municipalities in Italy are providing accommodations for people fleeing Ukraine. Moreover, the Italian government is adding 60,000 places in existing reception centers. There, you will be provided with accommodation, food, water, clothes, shelter, as well as legal and psychological assistance for you and your children. If you are younger than 18 years old and your parents or family members are not with you when you arrive in Italy, you are an unaccompanied minor. As soon as you arrive in Italy, you must go to a police station and declare that you are an unaccompanied minor fleeing Ukraine. Police officers will immediately contact the social services that will take care of you. More information is available in the guidelines. See the link in the description box.